Gucci. Audio? Do we have audio? Testing. Mic. Mic. Testing. Mic 1, 2. Yes, kids. That'll work. What it do? What it do? Ow. Just put that fucking glove on. Damn it all. That figures. New day. Glove, new hole. Choice. So, we need to start some seeds. Birdie told me got some basil, got some parsley, It is so short. Took this away from the kid. It had like puzzle block things in it. Only dumped the box out. Bucket on his head. I swear he gets that shit from his mom's side. Not safe. I took it away. Like a giant salt shaker. Shake it like a salt shaker. No, not enough holes. You're fired. Oopsie boop. I still don't understand why all the room's gone. I'll just buy it with you. Coffee though, for sure. Problem is solved. We solve the problem. So problem is solved. Pig plus cat. You. So then, guys. What's up, y'all? That should be on all messages, please. One high. Only one. One high. One high. High one. Aha. Solve that problem. Right on top of me, there's a walnut I just finished. There you go. Step through that. I'm just get a workbench right there. I love. Maybe droppy. Oh, this is why we can't have nice things. Sorry, I was done with you anyways. Peace off. How's everybody's night going? Something wrong with my chat? Or like, y'all just don't love me? Y'all don't love me no more? Sorry, I know it. Smash that like button. Let's see. Maybe be better. Maybe not. There, is it on? Yeah, the tobacco. It's way too slow. Where's my garden box? Don't I have a box? Oh, shit, over here. Uh-huh. Indeed. Tua. Alright. Better for sawdust. Alright. What have you? How's everybody's night going? Cedar soup? Mike, Mason. But that was turkey. I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, just because it says organic, it doesn't mean you want to eat it. I'm trying to get out of here. I bought a brick of peat moss. I prefer cocoa quarter, but the price is on sale at Maynard's. Good old Maynard's. Eh? Throw that one in there for Mims. Okay. Not from Canada, eh? Hey, where's my hat, dude? I'm blinding my audience. My bald ass head. Hold on. Technical foul on the offense. Oops, shit. Like concrete. Let's see, what cap do you want? Oh, what are you feeling? What are you feeling? What are you feeling? Let's switch it up. Guts. Me guts. Right then. Can you see me now? uh, I don't know, I just thought it was. You going to oh my nards. Me nerds. Me nerds. You know, good old me nerds. It was like $10 for the giant brick. Which is way more than I needed, but the only other cocoa coir I could find locally around here would be Walmart. It'd be a little brick. Sorry, my phone's over here. I'm reading over here. I'm sorry. I'll do better, Dad. I'll do better, Dad. Did you guys see did you guys see my latest builds? Ta-da! This cedar bench planter slash transformed into ta-da! Sandbox. Well, I'm going to build this one with sand for my kid because he's stoked. I love doing shit like that. But I got my pictures and shit. Everything's made to order, pretty much. Otherwise, unless if it's for getting pictures for portfolio sakes, just don't dump your coffee on your hard drive. How much did that cost? Shut the fuck up. You were planning. Thought that was jerky. Oh, damn, that'd be some hella jerky, yo. Yeah, no, that's what I have cleaned up on hand. I sold one so far, 1 inch or 4/4. Same thing. They're all, what are they? 51 inch, 59 inch. It's like one solid section of the tree. Once I laid them all out and pieced them together, it's just like a, what is it? 50? I think 59. 59 is rolling off the tongue. It's like a 59-inch section of the tree, the whole round, which is cool because I've got matching grain, matching tone, color. This is the slab from the first live the other night, and then this is the second one, the one that was giving me hell. And this is why we can't have nice things. This is the second one, the one that was giving me hell. It did wind up cleaning up to 7/4, 1 3/4. Which is tits. What was it? That one had it's because it has two big old knots. The twist is natural coming from these knots. Little book match veneer going on here, making homemade wallets. Let's see, there's a big one here, and then on the underside there's a little one over here. So no matter what I do the next morning, it's gonna keep twisting. But there's no live edge, sadly. In the future, my future shipments should be including more like live edge slab material. I need to get some more shelves built here because I don't have a kiln. I gotta talk to Polita. But I'll rip this up for dimensional. Or sell it. I don't know. The guy the other day contacted me. He had a project he wanted to do with his daughter, shelf or something. He needed 1-inch walnut. So yeah, clean that one up. Got 7/4. I have a 5/4 here. That's the first live we did the other night. And then the 7/4 was the next 2 lives. I tell you, the budget bench plane, hand plane, kicks ass. You know how to sharpen it. You get it sharp, and you know how to use it. But it doesn't hold an edge. That plane iron is garbage. Them first few swipes, though, I was like, yeah. Big old curlies, solid black walnut. After that second attempt at the live the other night, I finished that last little like foot I had to go later that night. Took me like 3 swipes, and I came back to the end of the slab, the 7/4 here, and I just gently gave it a rip all the way down across the slab, one solid curl. Ah, yes. Fucker, but it's got another knot over there. It's just gonna keep, it's gonna keep twisting up on me. It's all right. It's rough lumber. It's repurposed. It's salvaged. It sat outside for a couple of years. Not new to me, but not free. But the price was right. What's going on over here? Oops. Oops. Sorry. Mr. Bill. Mrs. Bill. I don't know who's who. I think you guys. I know Heidi has her own, right? There's a Heidi too. Sherry! What it do? I mean, like, oh yeah, I don't have glasses. I wouldn't be able to see you if I put. It's. I'll do better, Dad. I'll do better, Dad. Working. Sunday. You got to take a day off. You work too hard. Or you hardly working. All right, William, don't be weird. I'm just kidding. My family. Nah, man, you're all good, dude. She hits harder than I do. She dropped you on her head. There we go. I don't want this crap in with my seeds. My seeds. My seeds. Sheep boop, sheep boop, sheep boop. Filler, you know, it's not terrible, but doesn't hurt. In small cells with fresh seeds. Sticks, I don't know, filler. Compost, good stuff. Don't let it go to waste. We'll use that. I got compost mix and stuff for bigger plants. Not for babies, though. Babies don't fend off funguses and shit on that well. What it costs to learn that shit, eh? I had, 2 years ago, I had, actually on that dinky fold-out table there, I had like 212 plants in my bedroom. It started as I was laid off. It was summer, and the strawberries come back. They grow back every year. I built my wife. I built my kid's mom a garden, a raised garden along the whole side of the garage, big old garden. Well, the strawberries kept coming back. The kid and I were weeding and what they vine out, you know. We had a whole strawberry patch going, and it was great. You know, birds would always beat them to the strawberries in the morning. It was really upsetting, and I had to walk them next door and buy them strawberries. But it was fun, you know. And it was summer was ending, was coming to an end, and I didn't want it to end. So I was like, okay, can I bring the strawberries in? There was no, don't do that. Bugs, funguses, they'll never live. They have to sleep. No, that's not the right light. Red light, red light, red light. So I dug up, what was it, five crowns, strawberry crowns, and I cut the runners off and I transplanted them into little, what do you call them, terracotta pots, little brown ones, and I left them on the picnic table. So I like, you know, halfway there, pulled them out of the garden, left them on the picnic table for like a week. I watered them. They got sun. They were looking sad. They were looking happy. They were good. But I let the, you know, and then when I brought them in, I completely removed all the soil again, completely what was left of it, and sanitized the roots with watered down peroxide solution. And we went to, well, shit, it needs lights. So we went next door to Walmart and I bought a $20 shop light. And that worked. Strawberries were perking up. Had like 2 little baby strawberries coming in, flowers. It was really exciting. And light turned into 4. And then I bought that giant bulb, canister bulb thing that's above my workbench, 10,000 lumens. I had like, at the most that I counted, it was like 212 plants on that table. Basils, peppers, tomatoes, strawberries, onions, lettuce. Alexis, I gave all the lettuce away. I think we might have eaten a leaf or 2. I didn't have room. And the onions, I had the little onions, big onions. I had 2 big pots of the little scallions or whatever, and I couldn't give them away. I was giving them to the neighbors, and I just, you know, my family. I took them off the table, put them in a corner, left them there for a year. I was moving out of the place, right? My niece and I unstacked these pots, corner room over here. There's these green shoots shooting out from the pot underneath it, and top one's growing too. What the hell? I don't even remember what these are. Finally, my niece. Those onions. Those. That's impossible. No way. No way. Sure as shit. I had like 2 dozen onions sitting here. Crazy. But I wound up building my very first video. I wound up building a grow box. I built a shelf. I wrapped it in Mylar. Put all the lights in there. Fans. It was sealed with the intake and the outtake. I swear, just strawberries, peppers, basil, lots of basil. My brother gave me a basil plant from Walmart next door, like the day before he died. It was random. He got his taxes and shit, and he bought groceries, and he was doing something nice. It wasn't a lot. It was like a $5 little basil plant, but it meant something to me. Shit, I cloned it at least 24 times. I gave clones to parents, friends, neighbors. The mother plant on that thing, it stood a decent pot on it, and it stood a good 2 feet tall, big bushy. I pruned it all along the way, so it branched out. It was beautiful. Wound up getting fucking Home Depot clearance plants. Don't ever buy clearance plants from Home Depot. I was novice. I didn't know. I should have known. Powdery mildew. I bought a lavender. There's a lavender plant, discount, big bush, decent sized bush. It was already pretty established. My thought was it was the end of the season. I thought, or it was like going into winter. It was the end of season. They gave it to me for like $5. They were gonna throw it away. I thought if I could overwinter it, put it outside, come spring, I'd have a what do you call it, perennial? It would survive winter. Big hardy rose or lavender plant. Said like northern lavender or something. I don't know. I asked the lady. I'm like, why are the leaves like white like that? They look like African violets, like fuzzy, you know. And just girl, cashier, Home Depot. She read the tag and said, I don't know, northern lavender. You want it or not? I said, $5. Fuck yeah. The next day I had like a few of my basil clones, like the babies, were dropping leaves. And I was noticing like the powdery look on them too. It ran across that table of 200 little sproutlings, seedlings, in a matter of 2 days. I researched it. I Googled it. I watched a video, so I was, a professional. YouTubeology. Hit that like button. Subscribe. It was Thanksgiving Day. I got to my mom. She's like, "What's wrong? You look distraught." I'm like, "It's my babies." I lost like not 200. I lost like 195 plants, seedlings, established plants. The mother, the basil, the mother plant. I thought I'd make a home remedy is, YouTube. I watched a YouTube. A guy on YouTube told me soap, a little bit of dish soap, some water, you spray it and everything is better. Well, the issue with mildew is moisture part of the problem. It's a mildewy surface on the leaf. It smothers out the leaf. Leaf drops. Plant runs out of leaves. What was it? It was introduced to neem oil. Neem oil wiped it out. I took all the plants that were gone, that were done. I just got rid of them. And then I neem oiled everything. I maybe had a couple dozen little seedlings left, plants. I was so sad. All the money, all the time, energy bills. I could have been selling seedlings. Shit, I was going at it. I was like, I remember like when I was a kid, my older brother, God rest his soul, but like she asked my dad, he found his dresser, he gutted his dresser, right, and he like wrapped it in tinfoil and put a grow light in there. He was gonna grow some pot in my daddy's basement. Man, but nothing as far as like that. I got a little dude, a dog. I'd never make it very far. Beautiful. Beautiful. Brown gold. Let's see. I'm probably going to do at least 2 of those trays. We got to mix this. Where's my other stuff? I'm just over here with a bunch of moss and shit. Reminiscing on the good old days. Anyways, what's going on over here? What time, Bill? When, where, and how hard, big boy? What? Sorry, mommy, don't hit daddy. At 8? Oh, hell no, you won't. You just came in my live and just said what? Just to promote your live and steal my massive 5 buttons? Just playing with you, William. No, I saw your thing. You're all good, dude. I appreciate you stopping in, dude. I'm just chilling. Kid fell asleep. He fell asleep. The finish on those is it's done. It doesn't need another coat. So I got these seedlings on my list, and it's about to be that time. I'm like, and what better to fill your planter boxes with than homegrown plants? It's like the chef special, like the first pancake. What even is that? What are you? What even are you? Oh, my seed tray. Boopsie boopsie boop. Yeah, my very first video on my YouTube channel here is my little dude watering or misting the plants in the grow box. I eventually, in this table from all the moisture and stuff, you see a big old bow in the middle of it from the weight of all the dirt, plants, and water. I eventually built a cabinet. It was like 4 foot, 2 feet deep, 5 feet, 5.5 feet tall, something like that. It was like I wrapped it in Mylar, completely sealed it, had a sheet the top and the bottom, and I cut holes and I attached fans, an inlet and outlet, and humidifier. It's controlling humidity. Man, it was December. There was 2 feet of snow on the ground, and we were fucking growing strawberries. I had jalapenos. Oh my god, ask my mom. I gave her what, like 7, like full jalapeno plants. Or no, I thought they were jalapenos. It was like half of them turned out to be bell pepper plants, which she was stoked about. I was like, I thought I was getting a bunch of jalapenos coming in. It was fun. I don't think I ever ate any of them. Life, life happens. It was the trick, though. GPS that work? Pig plus cat. No, 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 no. Pig plus cat. Hey, hey. Woo! What up? What up? How much is he going to do? And can you get me some of that? Can you get me some of that? Girl, give me that. Who's this? Caitlin. Oops. Oops. Timeout. Whoa. No, 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 no. Not that kind of a show, guys. He's good at that. He's good at what? Very much. Unlimited drawing space. I should grow my peppers. Oh, yeah, it was I don't know, a hobby, a curiosity. The strawberries, I put them. Well, I didn't put them there. She planted them. I built a garden and everything, and you know, you build it. Never mind. But yeah, playing in the backyard. He was just a baby, discovering grass and shit. And there were red fruit in the garden. They just came back because we had like a corner of the garden was for strawberries. It was going to be Jim's little strawberry patch, and well, I mean, we did make that happen eventually. Ah, hell. Um, yes, I brought strawberries in, and I wanted my own tomatoes. Oh, and I love cooking. I love cooking. Um, and with it just me and the one and a half of us, and we were eating steak, pork chops every night. I mean, it only took one steak to feed the both of us. I mean, do the math. That frozen baked vegetables and a potato, like a $5 meal. I mean, 6 years ago, maybe 6 years, whatever, 4 or 5 years ago. um, yeah. So I wanted my own indoor herb garden, right in the kitchen. Oh man, Italian spaghetti. I mean, kind of overdone, but I make a mean spaghetti. I love having fresh herbs just right there. Toss on top. Not even a taste, just to make it look pretty. Come on. You. Did I go? Take plus cat. Nah, nah, nah. Wood chips charcoal. No, not nature. Maybe in another life. Don't. Ow! My feelings. So getting perlite everywhere. And then there was perlite. What? Damn. Superman duct tape. Neon green. Oh, On me phone, fucker. Very bad for you. Do not breathe this in. And then what does he do? Ciao. Ciao. Boop. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be ignoring you. I didn't forget about you. I didn't forget about you. I only need 3 subs for a hun. For a hun. A hun. Did you learn nothing from my mistakes? No, just playing. From a hundo? Ah shit. Make sure y'all go over by Mike. Give him a sub if you're not already subbed. Get him that hundo. Hoorah. Yes, sir. Vermiculite. Up next. Awesome. Great for the plants. Not great for you. Four, three, two. No. Hey, and if you didn't hit the like button here already, you know, I'd appreciate a like. 4 people. Meh. It's alright. I'd rather have 4 good people than 400 shite heads. Not like the other half of you. Twice as much as you deserve. What? I said I need a vacation, Gandalf. Look at that. I told you it was brown gold. You doubted me, didn't you? It just needed the vernacular. Alright. We need to add a little micro-rising. Inoculate. Little bat guano. Dookie. How did that go? Dookie. Boop, boop. Got Superman tape on it, that's right. I haven't opened that motherfucker in a year. Dusty as shut. Yeah. Get in your hole. Tua. Alright. Shit, dude. Shit, dude. No, as a matter of fact, I think. Oh, my dry and my liquid feed is gonna be down here. Somebody needs to finish taking this paneling out. Fucking lazy ass. God. Who does custodial fucking work around here, huh? Yeah? Well, tell him his ass is fired. Sit, Boo, sit. Which one is it? You know, I got a feeling it's gonna be the bottom one. Oh, yeah, this is way too late. Hey, there's my pooper scooper. This is why we can't have nice things. Thought I told you. I knew I had a bigger one. It's like its bigger cousin. Aw. How? Yeah. Slimy. Prince Slimy. Booger mallet. Booger malletus. Right. You can probably go somewhere. With your fine self. Jesus. You got there? Dead bodies? Oh, shit. Ooh, whew. I like the way you think. Just kidding. What happened to my chat? Why? I subbed you girl for your crows? What? Renee, what up? What'd you do? Oh! Hey! Oh! Scheisse. Mierda. Back away. Seed starter. Get out of here. Oh. Let's see. No. Like Goldilocks was lost in here once upon a time or some shit, I tell ya. We'll take a lot of, we'll take the lot of them. Which one did we get? I don't know. Right. Again, we're still in soils. Dookie. Not see. Dookie. Rabbit food. I already grabbed you. Oh, that was blood. Blood. Bone. Phosphorus. Yes, that's fertilizer tea. I mean, you can make a liquid tea with it. Oh, I love this. We've got liquid feeds. We've already got fire. Happy Frog. Tablespoons per what? Yes, we'll do like a smidge. A midge of that and a midge of that. No, I shouldn't have any acidity issues. Mainly peat moss. Permix. And lime. Shut up. No. This raises it. pH. This lowers pH. Iron. I don't think. No, I don't want to go ahead and anything like that. That's kind of harsh. That's more for established brands. Anyway, so you have it. Happy Frog Fox Farm. As I promised you. As promised. Lo and behold, Dookie. Chicken Dookie. Ooh, we got paid for this shit? Meh. Literally. Meh. Shit. Get it? I'm here all week. Alright. There goes the chicken Dookie. Where the fuck's my back bottle? I don't have any bat Dookie. Cody, did you eat my bat Dookie? Oh, man. Excuse me, guys. I have this runny nose. It's killing me all fucking day. Hot and cold. Hot and cold. Planters? Fucking shovels. Bloop. I'm back. Guess who's back? Back again. Blood meal. Nitrogen. Lots of nitrogen. Woo-woo. That's why I'm only doing pinch of each. I'm not gonna do no 2 teaspoons or tablespoons. Bone meal is 412-0. Phosphate. Phosphate. Phosphorus is important. Very important. And Doo-doo. Tasty. Tasty. And then bone meal, rock phosphate. This rock phosphate obviously is phosphorus, and iron. Very little bit. That's me low. Probably deserve that. Voila. Lunch break is over. Bye, Renee. Have a good night. Deuces, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Don't work too hard. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Agua. H2O. Conditioner is better. Yeah, good enough. Dusty getting everywhere. Oh yeah, we did the 4-3-2-1 method. That's what they call it. 4 parts. Your filler, which I got peat moss. I do prefer cocoa core, but yeah, this is just what I had. Cocoa core it's more sustainable. It's there's a lot of shit behind it. They're tearing down bogs and swamps and shit to collect the moss, to sell to farmers. Cocoa husk, cocoa cores, husk. I like the consistency. I think it's less hydrophobic. Hydrophobic being as you see how I'm spritzing this mixture down the whole way, along the whole way, giving it a little bit in the bottle here. The peat moss, it's a peat is like a bog, a swamp. Moss is it's composted organic material. But when it dries out, it becomes hydrophobic, they call it. So when you pour water on it, and the water will run like oil and water, it'll run right off the side, down in the bottom and out the hole. It's like you gotta like drown it. You get to soak up some water again. That's because too much moss, not enough DOS. So we've got perlite, which believe it or not, actually aerates. It has little holes in the rock, the little white rocks, perlite. It's volcanic. Something. Ow. Not good. The dust, don't breathe it in. Silicosis. Shitty little girl. I think of a few better ways. Hooker, 6-pack, I don't know. You name it. Painful. I hate to drown, right? Imagine drowning on your own blood. But the holes, the porosity in the material allows for aeration in the soil. And then the vermiculite, believe it or not, even though it looks like a sponge or like styrofoam, holds water, holds moisture. Too much of that could be bad, especially the little baby roots. Roots. Come on. Come on. I gotta go get those trays. Are soaking. I always sanitize everything. Like I said, like I lost a ton of plants from what it wound up being was come on now, brain fart. I'm just saying with the Home Depot fucking lavender, fuzzy leaves, plague mildew, powdery mildew, wiped out hundreds of my seedlings. Like if I was like running a grow operation, like I would have been like a grow operation. I built a grow box, and grew strawberries and peppers, and herbs with my toddler. It was a lot of fun. I didn't own a square. The whole front left corner, my buddy Chris helped me bring it up from the basement. I used an inherited drill and a chop saw. Can't use a chop saw as a table saw. Don't do rip cuts on a chop saw. So, Chris and I brought it upstairs. We stood back, looked at it, and the whole front left corner was like doing one of these. It was like leaning. That's how good though. I wrapped it in Mylar, did you never know? Lit it up. It looked like a fucking spaceship. It was great. But the plants loved it. I was able to control. It was an experiment. I was able to control the temperature, the humidity. I had the lights on timers. I just went to Walmart. It was like $5 for the single timer. And as I grew, I needed more, and I was running out of plugs to make a double timer for like 10. So I had so I had like 3 timers. Note to self, just by the double timer. But the lights were all automated. Just had to refill the humidifier every couple of days. Come in and prune, harvest, transplants, in cloning. Rosemary, man, I love cooking with rosemary. I love rosemary, hence lavender. I was really stoked about that. I was like, dude, I'd love to have a giant lavender bush out front. It wasn't an off-strain lavender. It was thick. Fucking leaves kind of look like an African violet. You have like that white fuzz. Interesting. But like that's what the tag kind of looked like that too. And then they had like the big pretty flowers. And, lavender smells great. Started mixing basil. I had basils all over the house. You going through the house, you got lavender, basils. thyme. I had a big old thyme bush in my room. Same thing. I started that from, you get those little clippings at the grocery store, already pre-cut in the little package in the fridge. Grew a whole thyme bush out of those. Took them home, clipped them, pruned them, stuck them in water. Most of them did not survive. Thyme. Rosemary is definitely giving me a harder time. Time than time with cloning. I think I maybe had success cloning rosemary twice. And then at that point, they started growing. I'm like, they're shooting out new leaves. They've got roots. It's growing. And it grew like 2 inches, and it was growing fast, and then it just stopped. I think I finally pulled it out and threw it on the top of a stake one night. After like a year, it just stopped. It's like it went dormant for like winter or something, and the conditions inside just, I don't know. It can happen. They get cold, then they get warm. They get confused. They start going into hibernation mode for winter, or whatever the hell you want to call it. And berries, strawberries. Make sure you don't mulch your berries too soon. Yeah. And next summer, that's what I was like. I want a greenhouse. I never did get any footage of that. It was just me learning how to build shit in my basement. While Tyler was sleeping, I was like, now we need a greenhouse. We're gonna extend the growing season. It's gonna be great. There was what was it, 10 by 12 gable roof. I spent the winter collecting cull lumber every time we would go to Home Depot, which was pretty regular because I could take the dog in, could get the kids sucker, or some Cheetos or something, go wander around, talk to the pretty girls, look at the pretty power tools. More importantly, power tools. Ah, hell, so much for that. Just kidding. But pick up, stop and check the call cart. $1 per. I spent like, what was it, like, I think it was like $280 all said and done on all the lumber and the fasteners. Just screws and pine spruce, whatever, SPF studs, just call studs. Got the table saw, and I was like, if I could just straighten this board out, like I could still use it. But all the lumber and the hardware, it was like just shy of $300. If I was gonna wrap it in just plastic, like rolled plastic, then like $100. Call it $100 would be overkill. It would have been all said and done, $400. But the what I wanted, what I had designed it for, was the 2 paneling plastic, or lucky, I don't know, whatever. You know what I mean? That was like $750 just to cover just the walls and the roof. Okay. Come here. That never came to fruition. I wound up abandoning the house and moving out. She wasn't coming home. It lied. Nope. Sorry. Pardon me. Mama Goose has to feed the baby bird. Mama bird gotta feed the baby bird. Baby bird being my squirt bottle. Pig plus cat. Na 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 na. That was when this planter box thing started. Right, I ended my lease, was packing up the house and everything, and I had all these scrap cutoffs. You know, who doesn't have scrap cutoffs? What woodworker doesn't have cutoffs? So I threw together a little 12 by 12 box like this with a trellis on the back, and I was like, "Cheers." Post it on Facebook. I'm Marketplace, see if it sells. 60 bucks, 80 bucks. I don't know. I ran like tongue and groove. Like I ripped down like 2x material, little slats. I ran tongue and groove it was a whole operation just for each side of the box. It was kind of intricate for what it was. It was just some scrap pine. But it sold. I had 10 orders or 10 boxes that weekend. The tools were all packed up. Were being packed. I had a house being packed and shit. Right before what is it, Memorial Day or whatever, big planting season. I forget how many. I got a couple of them done. That's the only bad review I got. Douchebag won't answer me, won't respond. I offered to build him his planters. So I was like, look, I was moving. Like, she came up with family and life. I'd like to make it up to you. I'll make those planters for you. A couple years. Bam, just like that, down to a 4.5. Never had a bad review. Never had an unsatisfied customer. There you go. Almost. Don't want to be dripping, but don't. Oh, you got dirt on my walnut. Did you touch my drum? You're all good, Mike. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you watching. I'm just about wrapping it up here. I mean, that'll do it. I mean, that's what I set out to do, was show you guys my mixture. It's called the 4321. 4 parts your filler, EMOS, 3 parts perlite, 2 parts vermiculite, and 1 part would be my my dry feed fertilizers. Fertilizer. Nutrients. It's not like green. It's all organic shit. Rock phosphate. It's the only actual available source of phosphorus. Not quite. Not quite. Oh, will everybody leave? Did everybody leave me? Where did everybody go? Bastards. Hey, somebody's still here. What it do? What it do? Who's that? Sherry? Slow night. I'm still listening. Yeah, I'm still there. Oh, much love. Fun, fun, fun. I haven't done this in a long time. Okay. He's ready to kill some plants. So, in reference, those 200 some plants that I had in my bedroom at one point in time, there were a lot more than that where to start with. I don't have a green thumb. Those 7 pepper plants I gave my mother, I think I started with 30, 33, something like that. It wasn't good, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't terrible. Not great, but not terrible. Much love. Smash that like button. Share, comment, subscribe. Hate me. Tell me how much you hate me. I don't care. The algorithm will love it. Hype it. Hype it. Wait, can you hype lives? I don't know if you can hype a live. Probably not. Because I'd have been hyping y'all shit. Nobody hyped my shit. I see. I feel the love. Just about. I don't want it soggy, alright? Nobody likes soggy waffles. Bloody hell. I need a tissue again. Juice. It's like, can't crumble. All that water. Alright. Yeah, if y'all didn't see my new creations, my latest works, cedar bench planter. I added a lid to get my pictures and convert it into a sandbox for the kid. Add it to the portfolio. The kid gets the first one, like the first pancake. You know, chef special. Kids, you know, like the first pancake. Something like that. Oh, it's a joke. Rock phosphate. Rock lobster. Man, I haven't done this in a long time. I think I deleted that video. Transplanting the lettuce. I should know. Man going through some shit, alright? That's all it was. Needed a hobby. too crumbly still. By the time I get it in the planter and tray flip. Gimme permiso. Pardon my French. I take my whiskey. Oh, miss. Again. Hell. You didn't learn anything the first time, did you? The water is dry. Oh, miss. I'm going soaking in it. I'm going flooding it now. Oh yeah, that'll do. You can feel it. I don't want to be like sand. I want to introduce little baby seeds. Dry media. It's not really dirt. There's no dirt in here. Technically. Oh yeah. It'll work. Where did I put that slimy bastard? Oh. Yeah, you could take a break. Get your ass up on that line. Alright. Uno momento. We need trays. Da. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Cody. Get dirt on my face, probably. Woo! Don't. Splish splash. Ah! My! Fuck. Literally. I'm not kidding this time. It burns! Good. Sanitary. Well, sanitary. Ooh, aphids. I had aphids is what did in that grow cabinet that I was talking about. That the Mylar wrapped tomato, pepper, strawberry killer. One morning we woke up and the cabinet was in the dining room by the front of the big bay window, big picture window. And we got the kids breakfast, and here 5-6 feet away from my dining table, the kids eating breakfast. I walked past it, I swear I saw something move. I'm like, what? And like on the outside, in between the Mylar and like the plastic, like it was like something was moving. I was like, what the hell? I grabbed my blade out and I slit the corner, and just like a million little bugs came falling out of it. I was so distraught. I was like, fuck this. I took the whole cabinet out. I was like, my kid's eating fucking breakfast right here. Y'all gotta go. I wound up just tearing it apart, burning it. It had seen its run its course. I learned what I came to learn. Made mistakes, had some fun, small victories. And again, I bought what do they call them? Stripping pieces, first strippings, or whatever off it. It was like 50 cents a board. Oh, it's a lot of fun. Probably the fans and the humidifier, lights, $80, $90 in lights, all said and done. So I wound up giving lights to like my stepdad. Got a couple or a few. I got one. I don't know. Or sold them. I sold them. Discounted. Sold them. Kept that big bulb. That fucker. 10,000 lumens. Jesus Christ. But yeah, they're full of shit. I mean, yeah, there's spectrum, light spectrum with growing plants, but my strawberries, tomatoes and shit, they fruited just fine. None of the difference. I was like, well, I guess we'll find out. And, perhaps with LED light, like daylight, blue light, whatever, Kelvin, on the Kelvin scale. Yeah, Kelvin. Shout out. I figured maybe, they'll grow leaves and greenery, they'll grow, but they won't fruit, and then they'll die out. They fruited. The strawberries never stopped. I chopped off their runners and transplanted them and shit. They were like, boop, switched right over to fruiting. Kid got to come in. He'd come in every morning, check for strawberries. No birds to fight with. It was great. Here I am standing in the backyard at 5 a.m. Fist in the air. Toddler on the ground crying. My bees! Dad's like, fucking birds! We're going to Walmart before school. Get your shit on. Fuckers. I tried the owl thing. I tried the netting. Rocks, painted rocks. Yeah. Fuckers. Yeah, I could give two shits less, but so man, this kid was so disappointed. Yeah. Memories. Again. Fuck yeah. What that'll do? That'll work? Be shine. Pull the plug. Burn the hole. Sorry guys, there was still dirt, not dirt, but they were dirty. My favorite trees. No dirt. God knows for that. I lost a lot of seedlings. I remember when I started, I first realized, like, I'm out of pots. I'm like, I don't have anything. This is in cups, little containers. Anything I can get my hands on. Keep little butter containers. One. Yeah, I got hundreds of fucking nursery pots and trays, water trays, trays for days, trays for trays. Good lord. Oh, I forget, what is it? Burpee? I think these are made by Burpee. They're with silicone bottom, reusable trays. And they make them in different sizes. There's small plugs, medium, and large. And of course, I had to buy mine. But these ones, the mediums, I've never had such high success rate with my seedlings. I went back and I bought 2 more. And by golly, they gave me, what is it, 16, right? It's a 4x4, 4x4 plot. They gave me another 16 seedlings. All 16 seedlings. So, good. I've never seen that before. Always overseed everything. Tendency to overwater. He's got a little better breathing. I got it. Well, I'm of it. Yeah. You boys still fucking snoring. Oh, boom. You bombard, man. You bombard crazy, man. Got dirt all over my planters. What up? I'll try to stop by next week. For sure. Missing in action. Shalom. Ashalak. Ashalak. Ashalak alaikum. Ashalak alaikum. Something. Boop. Playing in dirt. Fuck yeah, you know it. You digging for worms? Hell yeah. I'm hungry. What then? Hi. Book match walnut veneers. Get some. See your girl box. .com. Gimme. 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 Pay plus cat. Pay plus cat. Nah, 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 nah. What it do, Babaloo? Boopsy boopsy boop. You like this fancy bench I'm sitting on? Nice cedar planter bench. Put a lid on it, make it a sandbox for kids. Or you the lid off, put some plants in it. Whatever tickles your fancy. That like button. Subscribe. Or don't. Hey, the moment you've all been waiting for. All 3 of you. Woo! Is Sherry, Bobby, and the kids got it out of the bedroom. It's all good. I ain't even butthurt. Just trying to knock some more shit off my list to do. Yeah. same time, it was planter season. I lost all my majority of my photos, my portfolio, my hard drive, my laptop. So, got me some pickets. Made some new shit. All right, love. Oh, that. Right. If you're a big seed, put your clothes back on before you start putting potholes in my tray. What? No idea. Gooey. I'm all sticky. Blimey. Well, go wash up. What's the point of these little scoopers? Like, I never actually remember to use them. When it comes down to crunch time, it's like, where the hell is a scooper? Like, I'm toting around this fucking scooper this whole time. Smart eye. Oopsie boopsie boop. Blimey. Not on me walnut. Not on me walnuts. Oh, I've got a lovely bunch of coconuts. Here they are standing in a row. Sorry. Stop. Apologize. You can scroll on now. You can keep doom scrolling now. I apologize. Sorry you had to hear that. Speaking of coconuts, at Cocoa Core, I don't know where to get Cocoa Core in bulk around here. All I can get is little dehydrated bricks, which once you hydrate them, I mean, filled up. You know, like this, give or take, but it definitely costs more. I like the consistency better. Cocoa Core, have better luck. Is my go-to after lots and lots of experimentation. For Cocoa Core. Cocoa Core. More reliable. This peat moss, when it gets hydrophobic and you've got a young delicate root bulb in that little cup, you can't get it to get any water to it. Fucking peat moss. Not ideal indoors. Ideally, I would go with Cocoa Core indoors. Outdoors, which is what majority of this brick is going to be used for. It's going to be tilled in with basically going to make potting soil for the outdoor garden, for raised garden or raised bed. Same deal. Little harsher. So actual compost. It's going to be real dirt. This is not dirt at all. This is growing media. But I'd take the peat moss and I'd mix that with aged manure compost. Where I don't have a compost pile, I have to buy my compost. I buy it in a bag. You're not getting any funky shit. There's funguses and shit that aren't so trippy and cool. There's good mushrooms and there's not so good mushrooms. But I would dilute the compost with the peat moss. I would add in some perlite. You gotta remember it's an outdoor garden. There's gonna be organisms to help with some of that stuff, but a little bit, I would not do a 4-3. I would do a half compost, peat moss. I'd do like a 10% maybe of perlite and vermiculite. And then I would also add in those the harsher, like some lime and the iron, neutralize the soil. Outside. I'm gonna till it into the natural existing soil. I don't know. I got a pH meter, but we're not gonna go there. Neutralize the pH level. Well, you know what we did not do? We didn't put any happy frog in there. Oh, poor little guy. It's alright. There. Well, all bids well. Where in the bloody hell do you think you're going? And we said you can take off. Didn't I just mop this floor? What the hell? Was was das? Das ist guten? Nein, probably not. Pig plus cat. No. Okay, hold on. Where the hell did that come from? Wait a minute. That phone's there. This phone don't ding. Do it. Do it. Just do it. It's 7:45. Will this even burn right? Oh, she'll burn. She'll burn. Yeah. Woo woo. 10 likes. That's it. That's all I'm worth to you guys. 10 likes. Watching you 3 times. I was right. Ah, shit. Phone's dying. Can't see. Can't see the screen. You got enough juice? Can I use this one? Ah! Blimey hell. Go. Watching you 3 times. That's funny. I figured that's who my 3 viewers were. Called it. Oopsie boopsie boop. Oop. No. Big old chunk of rock phosphate right under the root ball. Now. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like, wait a minute. Did we seriously just watch him sift out all that peat moss just to pour rocks into it? Yeah. Pretty much. Right then. Fun fact, you're considering mulch, which mulch is great, uh, in a situation, and you consider mulch wood, as you know, um, breaks down into a nitrogen, right? Like wood scraps are great compost, right? Sticks. All those little sticks that decompose and sticks that are in there. The sticks, since they're not decomposed yet, I mean, they're decomposing, but as they decompose, they actually drain from the microbiome or whatever. They drain nitrogen um, to decompose wood, browns. That's why they say browns and greens when you compost. Um, they do replenish nitrogen, but I mean, not saying wood is bad in compost. You need browns too. Happy medium, like everything in life. All right then. I actually kind of prefer rock, mulch, gravels, charcoals, wood chips. Done like charcoal and wood chips. I mean, it worked. Hay, hay for the strawberries. Hay for the strawberries. Ugh. Say what? How did that go? Or straw for the strawberries. Yeah, you know what I meant. You were picking up what I was putting down, right? Right. Tua. Tua. Ooh. Goopy. Dookie. In fact, we're PK tonight. Probably out fishing with his boy. Yes, whether to go away. Yeah, I gotta buy my kid a new pole. I bought it a few years ago. Maybe a little soon. I bought it a little early. I had him down at the drink. He's still in a stroller. Mom was pissed. Here we go. He ran around with his fishing pole. I said, no, I'm gonna do no winter now. But I wonder if the wheel still turns. Probably get him this one of them little dinky Paw Patrol ones. Matter of fact, come to think of it, I don't know where my ugly sticks went. Probably in Eric's fucking garage. Along with my heater. These fucking propane cans, tanks. Let's buy another heater. How about that? How do you like them apples? Ooh. Oh yeah, my phone died. Bobby, what it do? Hey, hang on. Why? Yeah, why don't I? Oh wait, I already have Sherry. She blue. Yeah, I have Bobby as a my one of my kinfolk. Old path. Shalom, assalamu alaikum. Moderator. Yes, family. Bam. You digging for worms? Hmm. Yeah. Cool, cool. Oh, what fucking time is it? It's gonna have me up all goddamn night. All the night, all the night. Non-genetically enhanced or engineered. Not for 9 cents. Yeah, I bought these seed packets in Menards. Maynards. 9 cents per pack after rebate. So like 11 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents. Grab some more. Maybe there's a reason why. God knows. I know better. Blame me, L. Hang on a second. Wait one bloody second. I'll dump them all in one hole and be like, shit. Now what do I do? Okay, get out of the way. Alright, so y'all are keeping track of where I'm putting what, right? Basil's on deck first. We got what, 5? Like basil. I think it smells great. It's pretty. Fairly easy indoor plant. It's a great indoor plant. Smells good, looks good, good for cooking. I'm just gonna oversee. I mean, come on, it's like 10 cents. I'm just gonna oversee the hell out of it. Thin it down. Is what it is. God knows. You haven't. Oh, I hear coats rattling and wagging. You got a boy in tote? Knocked it on Totten? Hey, pussycat. No, 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 no. Try not to send little tiny fucking seeds flying. How do you know that? No reason. Little sawdust. And of course, with the wood chips, depends on what kind of wood it is too. Typically, pine. Pine is very acidic. Which for like strawberries, raspberries, I mean, great. Next up is parsley. Parlay. Parlay. Parsley. Parsley. Oh, miss. Found it. All right. All right. Boopsie boopsie boop. Yeah. Basils. It's all right. It's all right. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Ooh, peas. Actually, we should soak these. Dookie. Uno momento. Por favor. No, 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 cry. No, no worries. Three little birds. Well, what's the extra too? Nice. Never know when you're gonna find a floater. You know what I mean? We've got the floater. A what? Turn that shit off. Use that. Um. I do need some water in here first, though. Don't want to go in straight with. Hold that, love. Dankeschön. Boop, boop. Uh-huh. 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 Ente. That work? this brown bottle is actually peroxide. What is it? 91% or something? No. Alcohol, I'm thinking of. I get 10%. Ratio? I don't know what percent mixture. You know what I mean? I didn't fucking measure it. I just eyeballed it. Yeah, that's about right. That's it for a bit. Let's keep joking along. Right then. Peppers. Pepino's way. Big Jim chili. You ready for some Big Jim chili? Not too damn buku. What you got yourself here is a fine black specimen. Sure as hell ain't too damn buku. Chip, what a ripoff. Tina, eat the food. The tool. The method I'm using here is overseeding. You didn't catch that. If you didn't notice, because highly likely none of them will sprout. And put the 3 in each plug. B4, whatever. This way, hopefully we get something. Rather have something than nothing, right? So, 8 beans. 8 beans. Yeah. Actually, you know how terrible I am with tomatoes. Maybe I should take the extra 2. Because those are like bush. Those are indeterminate. Right? These aren't fine. Bushy, 15 and 20 inch. 6. I'm gonna go heavy on the tomatoes a little bit. See what's inside of the thing first. Wait, hell. Get in the house! Have you ever gotten a seed packet? Got home, got everything ready, open up the packet, it's empty. And that shit's terrible. It's like, dude. You know what? I gotta pack the kid and the dog up. I gotta go clear across town back to fucking Maynard's or whatever. All over a fucking 10-cent seed packet. Like that. Just throw the whole damn tray away. Very much. Bloop. Maybe too much. Not so deep, not so deep. Ah. Sorry, I had to. But I didn't have to. That was unconscious. I swear I didn't mean to do that. Subconscious? Unconscious? That was subconscious. Yeah, so I'm just gonna show up. Bloody hell. Too deep. Did you even spit on it? What? Still got one of those cards? Alright, so you guys remember which ones were which, right? You guys were following along? Wait, you guys are over there. Sorry. I told you I drove over my glasses, right? Already got a floater. Scheiße. You know, I honestly don't remember. Is it when they float they're bad, or is it when they don't float they're bad? I think it's when they float they're bad. Can't reach. You're gonna have to toss me. Don't tell the elf. That's not that old heat, man. Oh, yeah, there's a couple of heat mats. There's some domes. Um, actually, um, the whole dome thing worked out really nice for propagation. Little baby clones and seedlings. Cool point. Too much moisture can be bad. Too much of anything could be bad. Unless if it's blonde and hugger. Blonde and six pack. You're fired. Yeah, skids. That'll work. I like these, like I was saying earlier, these trays. I think it's by Burpee. There's a small, medium, and a large version with these silicone bottoms. And I like these ones. I think that I had so much more success with these because um, the plugs are larger. They've got more aeration from the bottom, the roots. I'm an over nurture. I overwater. Well, they look sad. Give it water. Yeah, I'm guilty. And they come with their own convenient little trays. Underbody trays, watering trays. Always water from the bottom. Osmosis keeps things cleanly up here. Nice and neat. Look what I can do. Hey, buzzcat. Na 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 na. Alright. Let's see. Tomatoes. Alright. So y'all played the game with like the cup and I don't know, I've never played it where they put under the cup when they never mind, I totally ruined it. Turn them as I go. Turn the trays. Flip flop them. Where you end up? Nobody knows. Is this a bean or is this a tomato? Is it a pepper or a tomato? No. I forget what the name of the family is. They are the same family plant. Peppers and tomatoes. Nightshade? Some will be nightshade, I think. Family. My favorite, or one of my favorites, is the mint family. Basil, rosemary, thyme. Missed my little propagation. I had this little station thing that held. It was like a wood with a metal bracket that held 3 little beakers. I don't know. I don't think you'd call it beaker. I think beaker is the straight cylinder, right? But it is like with the gooseneck and the bulb for rooting. It held 3 of the little glass bulbs, and I would swap my basils out as I cloned them in that, and keep them on a heat mat with a dome, keep the humidity in there. I was cloning basil all over the place. Gave them if owner of the liquor store, Charlie's. My brother was good friends with Charlie. Gave him a basil. Giving basil all the fucking neighborhood. Good times. When she quit, she quit. It was big and bushy too. The mother plant was one of the last ones to go, but yeah, I'd say 2020 I would have been more aggressive with it. If I was to run into that problem again where I had blight or powdery mildew or some shit going through my farm, and I'd attack it more aggressively. I'd sacrifice everything right away. That was not necessary. Get rid of all the infection. Salvage what you can. I wound up trying to save everything, and I lost just about everything. Came out with a couple dozen fucking seedlings. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna let these soak overnight. That's why I use the peroxide solution. Soften up the shell a little bit. Just a dabble doer. Holy cow, what is going on with this one? Like exploded. That's our floater. What are you doing, little floater? Where in the bloody hell do you think you're going? Jeez. Shell peeling off of it. Huh. I don't know. Even if it is viable, I doubt it. It's gonna be awfully vulnerable in the dirt. Or not dirt. No shell. What did you think? Why does it like jump? Why did it jump out of its shell? The fuck? They sold me jumping beans. Mexican jumping beans. Meh. Yeah. Well, what could it hurt? Cause I just wanna spin you round and round, dance floor. You don't know the feelings, baby, if you're willing, I'ma do my best. Change your mind. Oops, that's right. I moved it. By me. Get my little rinse. Peroxide will actually kill the seeds. Any organism, really. Attacks anything organic. And dump. Hooray! What? Coyote. Kick you this way. Kick you this way. Whatever. Cody. Seriously? Have a little decency, dude. Oh, yeah. These have yeah, these have a deep planted depth. Shallowest ones I plant. Whoopsies. It's gonna be the one. It was so eager to grow. It hopped right up out that shell. Let me at him. There you go, PBS skids. That'll work. Didn't I bring a rag? No. Not sticking up my pockets. Blimey! Did you see that? Again, if y'all haven't seen my latest creations, addition to the portfolio, the iconic 3-picket cedar planter and the cedar planter bench turned toddler sandbox or box or use your imagination. Have a little fun with it. I think the next one I make for myself, I'll make a little taller. That was rough. That was rough. That kid was thrilled. He was stoked. I didn't even have it off the workbench yet. He was stoked. He had his blankie and tote and his daddy bunny PJs all ready to go. No glitter or anything on it yet. He got up in it and kind of uncomfortable then. Didn't last very long. Never will. Oopsie boop. Blimey. I know I said never water from above, but except for when you first seed. I always go through and water them in real good. You don't want them to dry back out. If it's not compacted in wet soil, seed shell will dry out, membrane shell, and kind of like strawberries getting cold and warm and cold again, then it's red in winter. Don't dry out. Rehydrate. Dry out and rehydrate. They're not frogs, alright? God. Eat the food. Don't embarrass me in front of my friends. That'll work. Alright. Seriously though, before you guys go anywhere, let me get a notebook and a pen. You guys were paying attention to where we put which seeds? This again. Ow! My feelings. Ooh. Get these under some nice artificial light. Little heat tray. Tuck you in snug as a bug. Not a worry in the world. All right. All right, y'all. If anybody's here, 7 folks. Much love. Thanks for coming. Smash that like button. Subscribe. Tell your friends. Planter box season is in. I don't care what. I don't care what they told you. I don't care what you heard. It's a lie. Planter box season is on. Take this snow and I'll have to shove it. Send it to Alaska. Sherry, Bobby, kids, love you guys. What you do with the peroxide? On a real slow night, take a shot of it. I mean, you could drink it. I mean, good time. No, I'm just playing. The peroxide. So I diluted the peroxide like 10-1 with water. I let my water. I fill a jug and I leave it with the cap off for a few days, and let the chlorine and shit, evaporate out of it. But I dilute it with water, 10-1. 10 parts water, 1 part peroxide, to soak the beans in. Some seeds, like most beans, how they have that thick shell on them. Generally, you would just soak them in water overnight. You can use peroxide in very diluted amounts to speed up the process. It disinfects the seed and it softens up the shell, especially with beans, their little sprout thingy. You come back in the morning, like just throw them in a little cup of water before bed in the morning. Their little root tentacle thingy be pointing out. But some other seeds are like that too. I know, like rosemary's benefits from cold stratification, some shit, words. Little trick, but don't leave the seeds in the peroxide solution overnight. It'd be like an hour. Ideally, I should have left them in there for like an hour. But it's what it is. God knows. It just helps to reassure germination. Yeah, peroxide. Also, when you have living plants indoors, if you have fungus, mold, I'm an overwater. I use a lot of heat mats and domes under lights. It's warm, it's moist. The lighting is in cycle, so there's dark times. Mold. You run into rampant mold. You wake up in the morning, the whole tray will be fuzzy. Peroxide. You can use diluted peroxide in the same manner as a topical. Too much peroxide, you can harm the plants, but if you dilute it, you can spray it into the soil. What do they call them? I shouldn't even say it. Pesky little buggers. Root gnats? What? The hell, why am I drawing a blank? What are they called? Ooh, not good to eat. Thanks for heads up. Not mosquitoes. Fungus gnats. Thank you. Fungus gnats, the pesky little like fruit flies you get. Might seem like an annoyance, but if they get out of control, out of hand, they can be detrimental. They lay their eggs in the soil, and the larvae feast on the roots, and then they become flies, and they spread and lay more eggs into your other pots. You come in and plant just falls over. There's nothing under the dirt. Peroxide, anything organic, peroxide will kill funguses, gnats. Cleaning your tools, your pruners, your shears, disinfecting, transplanting. Like I say, I was transplanting a sick plant, something had root rot or something I was saving, and I don't want to cross contaminate. Topical peroxide solution would be on hand the entire time. Anytime I touch anything, cross contamination. Peroxide, a little garden friend for sure. Lots of uses. Peroxide in the indoor garden. I mean, outside you got bugs and circle of life for sure. You gotta worry about fungus because bugs eat the fungus, and the big bugs eat those bugs. It just doesn't work like that when you're growing inside in a contained environment. So like what I did with that grow tent was like I blocked the outside environment off so I could control the heat, the humidity, the amount of hours during the day that it had sun, the amount of airflow. Um, it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of success from having them on a table to having them enclosed in a safe environment where they were actually getting proper. I'd wake up late, be rushing the kid off to school. I'd never open the blinds so the plants would not get any sun all day. Get home, long dark, there ain't no more sun. Shit like that. Good fun. But yeah, I'm a roasty. Appreciate y'all coming, hanging out. Much love. Happy Sunday. Oof. Don't work too hard. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. All right. Much love, y'all. Bye. Give me a holler. You know where I'll be. Hearts for the win. I feel the love. Can I give myself hearts? Aw, how sad. Oh, reacting to my own live. All right, y'all. Turn around. Oop, set one of these down. Deuces. Much love. Later.